This is the last video for week 2, and we are going to talk about do-while loops. So first of all, let me comment this out. We don't need the for loop anymore. And let's create a do-while loop. So let I equal to 0, and then do curly brackets. Let me borrow these lines from do while loop, and then I will add my condition, which is while, and I will borrow this one. Let me comment this out and look at the syntax again. So again, we define the counter externally. It's similar to the while loop. And then we have the do statement, the do keyword. We write the statement that we want to execute inside the while loop. Then we increment our counter. And at the end, we have our condition. So keep doing this code, keep executing this code while our condition is still evaluated as true. Let's try out this code. And as we see over here, hello world from do while loop. So now what's actually the difference between while loop and do while loop? Let's comment this out and get my while loop again. So if we have I as 6 and I try to run the code, I will get nothing. Why? Because my condition over here, it says if y is less than 5, execute this part of the code. I now is 6, so it's not less than 5, so this condition is evaluated as false, so I'm not gonna run this code at all. But let's try to apply the same thing on the do while loop. So if I is 6, now what do you expect it? Run the code and it runs once. So this is the main difference between while and do while. So do while loop, it runs at least one time, even if the condition is false. Why? Because JavaScript reads the code line by line. So if we want to look at the while loop over here, so it's gonna read the condition at the beginning. So 6 is less than 5. No, this is false, so I'm not gonna run any code. But in the do while loop situation, it's different because I is 6, then I'm gonna execute the console.log, I'm gonna increment it, and then I will check the condition. So JavaScript is reading the code line by line. So the condition is checked at the end of the while loop. So this is why it get executed at least one time. So this is the main difference. We check the condition first in the while loop, and then we execute the code if the condition was evaluated as true. In the do while loop, we execute the code first, and then we evaluate our condition. Hopefully it was an easy concept for you guys, and see you in the next video.